Peace, blessings, enough, whole heap, plenty, a lot of love to all the queens and all the kings that is in the house here on Meeting Platform and also on our varied YouTube channels. Thank you very much for making it deep dive, globally changing lives. At this time, we are going to be going into our theme song, which is, as you know, In It to Win It. And it has been gifted to us from our very own Queen, Lorato Shidari, international, globally international singing and recording artist. And we do thank her for gifting us this song that we have been playing since 2021. In It to Win It.
clear of the closing doors, please.
All right, wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Lurato Shadari. Really appreciate that one. In it to win it. And again, welcome to everyone here on Deep Dive, Globally Changing Lives. And we are going to be starting out with our first presentation. And that, of course, is the mindset. And as everyone know by now, that the mindset is the most important part of life, because without the mindset, we're not going anywhere. We are actually nothing. All right. The mindset is what shape our lives. From we start to learn and going to infant school and all age school and kindergarten and all the different high schools and some colleges, etc., etc. Definitely, the mindset is actually what shapes us in this life. And the one and only to bring the mindset is none other than Queen Jacqueline Warner, an international inspirational speaker, entrepreneur, long before on passive, or long before we know each other. She is a talk show host and a grandmother of nine. This young girl already have nine grandchildren. No, I didn't say nine children. I said nine grandchildren. All right. And so, without any further ado, food that have parasites. And so, get your pen, get your paper, get your book, get your slate, get your chalk, get your whiteboard, whatever instrument, because it will be a bag of information that will be given this evening. And so, food that have parasites. Queen Jacqueline Warner, over to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Derek. Appreciate that introduction. Yes, I'm a grandmother of 9 beautiful grandchildren, and I'm expecting one in February.
Then not last year you expected one. So why is that every year thing now?
That one was going to be born in this year, but it's all good. So I will be at number 10, and I think I'm going to be stuck there for a while, and that's a good thing. Because it's truly a blessing, though, to be a grandmother and be here to witness all the love and all, the greatness that comes with it. So I'm blessed. Anyway, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be on this amazing platform where we empowered, we learned, we grow, and we get to be, to be part of an amazing family, not only an amazing platform. And thank you, Dr. Derek, for all that you do for all of us on this platform. Deep dive, globally saving life. I want to thank to the other leaders for their consistency, for their love, and for their information that they share with us on a day, not on a daily basis, but on this webinar. And thanks for those who showed up, all the members. It's amazing. Thank you for your support. And thank you for always being there on Deep Dive, Globally Changing Life. And yes, tonight our topic is about parasites. And we don't talk about them a lot, but we're hearing a lot about them now. It's more evident than ever that they do exist, and they are part of our lives, outside our bodies and inside our bodies. But there's ways that we can control the parasites by learning more about it, by being knowledgeable, so we can make good decisions once we understand a little more about parasites. So tonight we're going to be finding out the foods that carry parasites and what we need to know to protect our health. In today's world, of course, we are more conscious than ever of what we eat. Yet many people are unaware that some foods actually can quietly expose us to parasites, organisms that live off of a host and weaken the body over a time. Now, parasites do not always cause immediate symptoms, but their long-term effects can compromise digestion, immunity, energy levels, and overall our very well-being. So this is not a message of fear, of course. It is a message of awareness, wisdom, empowerment. And what's good about it is when we know better, we can choose better. Okay, so we're going to find out what parasites actually are. Parasites are an organism that live in or on a host. They need something to help them to survive, to live, to multiply. And it's actually for survival. In humans, parasites can steal our nutrients, disrupt our digestion, weaken the immune system, and contribute to fatigue, inflammation, and illness. These parasites can launch themselves all in our brain, anywhere they want to. And most of the time they hide out in our spine. You know, they hide themselves so our immune system cannot locate them. So they're not, some people describe them as spiritual demons. They're like aliens within our own bodies. And you know, they poop in there, they pee in our bodies, they make babies there, and they just have their own little army right inside of our bodies. So many parasites enter the body through food and water, especially when food is undercooked. You know, some people like their steaks rare with the so-called red liquid running out of it, and they think that is so awesome. You know, it's so tasty. Well, that is a parasite in itself entering your bodies. Okay, undercooked food, contaminated food, or improperly handled food. You know, even fruits. So there's different types of parasites and the food that they prefer, okay? Like the protozoa, those are microscopic parasites, and they live in the intestines, and they multiply very quickly, and they spread throughout contaminated food or water. So remember those parasites. Those are the microscopic parasites, okay? And their common food sources are unwashed fruits. That means when you bring your fruits and vegetables from the store or the market, you need to wash your fruits. You know, I remember back in the days, we just pick up a fruit in the store and put it right in our mouth because we're testing it to see if it's sweet before we purchase it. But that's the wrong thing to do. Okay, and first, yeah, I think the first thought will be how many hands that fruit done pass through, and all the process that it went through, that we will trust to put it into our mouth with all that's going on with it before we even clean it. So that's something we got to pay attention to, because that's definitely a way of parasites entering the body. And then contaminated drinking water. We don't know. Some people leave their water in their cars for days. That water is no good again, especially in the heat. Throw it away. That's contaminated water. Besides filthy waters that we don't know, you know, we're getting water. They said they filter this and they do this but we're not there at the facility where these waters are being filtered. So we don't know the fungus or what is going on. And so we're taking a chance again. but also the parasites have a way of entering our body through contaminated water. And then raw produce exposed to poor sanitation. You know, some fruits are stored, but we don't know the conditions. You know, we are truly just trusting a system where we just don't know. And so we have to take necessary precaution all the time, not sometime, but all the time. And the next is the helminths. Those are worms, tapeworms, roundworms, and flukes. These are larger parasites. They are bigger. I heard a guy, Dr. Yaki, explain it. It was Dr. Yaki saying it was as large as his hand inside of our bodies. We can't even imagine. These things are like aliens within our body, and they can live anywhere within the body. Now, they can live in the digestive tract or in the tissue. These where the tapeworms and the roundworms and the flukes tend to live. They're common food sources. They love undercooked or raw meat, beef, pork, and poultry, raw or undercooked fish and seafood, and unpasteurized dairy products. Okay? So if you get something that's not pasteurized, of course you can't leave it too long in your refrigerator out, because it don't have the chemicals to preserve it for a long period of time. Even though unpasteurized, some of them are good and some of them are bad. You just have to choose. And then there's the ectoparasites. They're less common via the food because they live on the outside of the body. They're more related to your hygiene and your environment than food. So this is more about how we take care of ourselves. We ourselves can have ectoparasites because, like the people that's homeless and live on the streets, they have a stench about them. Most likely they are carrying those parasites, and they are on the outside of the body. And just by touching them, or it has to be touch, it has to be closeness for the parasites to pass to another person. So that in itself is an issue. I guess that's why they used to run from them in New York. As soon as they get on a train, everybody will run. Now, foods most commonly linked to parasites are raw and undercooked food, undercooked meat. We got the raw fish and the sushi, especially sushi. When you go to these places that says all you can eat, and you look at the meat sitting there, it's not refrigerated, it's in a raw state, and you can pick what you want and they will cook it right there for you. I think we will be taking a big chance if we continue to, because it looked like it's so great, they're cooking right before your eyes, but is it good? Is it healthy? That's contamination to me, so I don't like anything with sushi or raw fish. And that's for certain cultures, is for, and they their immune system, I guess, is good with it. Then unwashed fruits and vegetables. Remember that unpasteurized milk and cheese, contaminated water, or even ice, and improperly stored or reheated foods. That can cause parasites to enter the body also. So this does not mean that these foods are always harmful, but how they are prepared matters greatly. Okay, and how to prevent parasites. Prevention is not complicated. It's intentional. The key preventive practices are: you got to wash your fruits and vegetables thoroughly. You got to cook your meat and fish to safe internal temperatures. Avoid unpasteurized dairy products. Drink clean filtered water. Practice proper hand hygiene. And store your foods correctly and refrigerate promptly. Prevention is an act of self-care and stewardship of the body. Now, the foods that can help protect the body, natural parasite deterrent foods are: certain foods support the body's natural defenses and digestive balance. like garlic, pumpkin seeds, papaya seeds, ginger, turmeric, cloves, onions, coconut, and fermented foods that support the gut. Okay, the fermented foods like sauerkrauts and so forth, they support the gut health. So these foods do not replace medical care now, okay, when needed, but they strengthen the body resilience and digestive environment. Now, things we can do to protect ourselves. We got to be mindful of the food sources. We got to choose cleanliness over convenience. We got to support our gut health daily, okay? And we got to listen to our bodies. And we got to seek professional guidance if symptoms persist. So protection begins with knowledge, okay? Discipline and consistency. To summarize, parasites are more common than many realize, but they are also largely preventable through proper food handling, informed choices, and nourishing the body with protective foods. And we can greatly reduce the risk. Awareness leads to prevention, and prevention leads to vitality. In conclusion, our health is not accidental. It is the result of daily choices that we make. So when we choose wisdom in what we eat and how we prepare our food and how we care for our bodies, we honor the gift of life entrusted to us. Our life is not our own. So knowledge empowers us not to live in fear, but to live in strength and discernment. So I thank you. I hope this little topic of parasite brings about awareness, because a lot of times we take things for granted. We're not paying attention, we're not aware. And parasites are terrible. Even lack of sleep will can be consist of parasite within the body, and they, like I said, they can um, go anywhere within the body and hang out and cause an issue, cause a problem, and we won't even associate it with parasites. But parasite is considered to be spiritual demons within our body, aliens, and they go there to take over. And if we don't keep them in check, they will actually take over the body and cause all kind of havoc within our bodies. So let's take note, take the information, research, look it up, and see how better we can prevent and protect ourselves from those little spiritual demons. So thank you so much for your listening ear, and enjoy the rest of the webinar. Back to you, Dr. Derek. I'm done. Finito fanata. Chiquita, chiquita.
Oh, mercy. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Jacqueline Warner. Parasites are all about the place,
Yes.
even inside our body. Oh, my God. That's frightening. No, that is frightening. Parasite,
Mm.
long tapeworm and hookworm and oh my goodness. Ladies, especially
Mm.
ladies. Most ladies that I know don't like worms. No, when we were growing, little boy and little girls growing up, right? Um, King Carlton, we used to get some washout. Man, it used to bitter. Some washout. It used to bitter. And
Mm.
um and oh my goodness, that used to take care of the worms in the and then when we get big and taking care of ourselves, not a washout again.
Nope.
King Carlton, no more washout.
It's
Eh?
true.
So what do you think happened? Eh? The stomach, the bowels full of
Mm.
all sort of parasite going on in there. So, mm, mercy. Thank you very much, Queen Jacqueline Warner,
You're welcome.
warning us
Mm.
about the the frightening thoughts that parasites is living
Mm.
in us. Oh my good. I'm going to go mix some charcoal water there for me, Queen Miriam. Queen Miriam, some charcoal water for me, dear. Boy, oh boy, we need we
Woo.
need to, we need to roll some some little thing there now. Because all start of things in our body.
Yeah.
Um once a week, really and truly. Once a week we need to drink some charcoal water. All right. As simple as that. All right, right? As simple as that. It's simple, It's simple. But we just have to do it. And unfortunately, sometimes I don't remember. So sometimes I got 2 weeks and didn't drink any charcoal water. All right. So thank you very much, Queen Jacqueline Warner.
You're
Um,
welcome.
that, that of course was an awesome presentation.
Mhm.
Parasites. It's very frightening, but they are there living in us.
Mm.
Because we don't take care of we eat all sort of sitting, you know, all sort of deaders, as I call it, the Rasta man. A whole heap of deaders. And the more deaders you eat, is the more parasite. All right. So ease up on the deaders, drink some charcoal water and
Yep.
um and some vegetable, and some salad and some fruits. Do that for a couple of days. And yeah, let it go, let it go. All right. So go ahead. Oh, okay. Um, all right. Any questions? Any
I don't
comments, any
see anything
questions,
in the chat.
anything that anyone want to maybe
No.
say? All right. Wonderful. That was awesome, Queen Jacqueline Warner.
You're welcome.
That was an awesome presentation. I guess
To get there.
what happened is that most people are frightened.
It's so-
And that, that was a
Woo.
frightening presentation. Mm, frightening presentation, but that's all right. All right, that's all right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Um, any what is there to get rid of those parasites that living with us?
Well, they have the oregano and black seed oil. Um, that's by Dr. Yaki. So you
Mm,
can look him up. He has he said you can't purchase it from anywhere because a lot of the stuff out there is no good. But what
mm,
happened, once you get the correct one, it's a combination. The oregano oil and the black seed oil is already in one combo, and you're supposed to rub it on your spine because the parasites tend to hang out there in the spine, causing
mm,
havoc there. That's where they hide out, and so they can survive. So, but that gets them out, and some people say that they even see the worms in the toilets. So you have to
mm.
make sure you not only have to kill them, but you got to make sure that they come out.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. It has another guy. He said it works with the moon 3 days before the full moon, that you will take the stuff to get rid of it, but you have to also after the full moon, you still have to make sure that the parasites are out. So you really have to look into it how to get rid of these parasites.
Mm,
Even though you can do oregano. I did oregano, clove, clove, and garlic.
mm-hmm.
And you could drink that also. That helps to get rid of the parasites. But I think the
Oh,
oregano and the black seed oil is stronger, and they're
mhm.
saying that it really leaves the body. So
All
you
right.
don't want to kill them and leave them inside. You want to kill them and get them out.
Definitely.
Remember, they are
The
aliens.
queen.
What's that, Queen Rosanna? Talk to it.
Surrocy. Surrocy. I drink Surrocy. You don't
Sorosy.
know Surrocy?
Yeah, man. Mm.
That's what I
So,
drink.
All right. Good. Sorosy.
and you have
Okay.
aloes. People can clean out with aloes.
Aloe vera.
They also had Epsom salt. That's what we used to drink as kids. It was
Mm-hmm.
nasty,
Mm-hmm.
but it
Yep.
operates.
Yep.
It operates. So there's a lot of stuff. Even some good baking soda also can clean out. So there's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of stuff out there. And of course, I got
Right.
the bitters. The bitters are good. They make you scream, but they could
Mm-hmm. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. So get rid of them,
get
right?
rid of
Get
them.
rid of them. Don't let them stay in your body. All right. Some Epsom salt or some, and that's like what, 1 tablespoon in our
One
water.
tablespoon with a little bit of water. It's not a lot, and you gotta have something to put in your mouth after a piece of fruit or something because it really tastes bad.
Mm. Baking soda, same thing. A
Yep,
tablespoon,
all of
a
those
little
things we
water.
used to use. We
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
use
yeah,
those.
yeah,
Kids
yeah,
get out from school. We used to get them Castoria to clean them out,
yeah.
but we stopped cleaning out, and that's where we
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of
We
problems.
get big on, and so we can claim, so we can take care of ourselves, but unfortunately, it don't work.
No, we have to keep doing what our parents showed us
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
and grow on
mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Thank you very much, Queen Jacqueline Warner. That was
You're
awesome.
welcome.
That was awesome. All right. What is next, or what's next in 2026? What is next?
What is next?
Um,
I didn't get a chance to.
what is next is that we are still waiting on Ashmafari
Yeah,
to point in the direction of what Victory with Ash is really all about. We know, we have an idea that it's a learning platform, and it's a teaching or coachable platform that is going to teach us and coach us a lot of things. It is not geared to make commissions. As I said last week, we can invite anyone, right? We can invite anyone. Um, if you are inviting anyone, I I am not sure that it would be necessary to tell them that it's going to be a transition into a business. We are not sure how that is going to work. Um, if you say that, you would have to be able to back that up. And but until we get more information from Ash Mufari, we are still waiting on the next step. There's still nothing else current, apart from what is already in the OES, um, as number one, the first part of three parts that should be done. So we are still waiting on the second part of the three-part episode that he is going to be presenting. So let us continue to be patient and you know see where everything is leading. All right, so that really is it for the next. What is next? So let us just be patient and wait. So at this time, we're going to ask Queen Jacqueline Warner to give us our or her final If you're talking, we're not hearing you.
Sorry about that, Dr. Derek.
Okay.
Like it's stated in 1 Corinthians 6:19 through 20, chapter 6, verse 19 through 20, it said, do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit? So therefore honor God with your bodies. So caring for our bodies is not just a physical responsibility, it's a spiritual one. So when we protect our health, we honor God, we serve others more fully, and we live with greater purpose. May wisdom guide our choices, discipline and strengthen our habits, and gratitude shape our journey towards wholeness. So that's basically it, Let's care for the temple that God has loaned onto us so we can live a purpose-filled life and that we can have longevity. We can enjoy the fruits of our labor, because what's the sense of laboring and then you can't even enjoy it because we didn't honor the little vessels that God had loaned onto us. So let's take care of our bodies, whatever we need to do, whatever research, whatever, because God talks about my people perish because of lack of knowledge. People are not dying because that they know. People are dying because they don't know. And some of it, sometimes we get the information, but we don't apply it in our lives. And therefore we take, we throw it on the back burner, or we throw it over our heads or our shoulders or whatever. And we leave that information there until something happened. And then at that time, sometimes you don't even have the strength to fight. But we can fight now while we don't have an issue. Even though if the issues are minor, whatever we do now will benefit us in the long run, will benefit, help us to live good lives, healthy lives, and able to transfer that health to our families and friends, and into our communities, into our churches. My pastor just finally saying, hey, let's not do this, let's not eat this, and that's something I wanted for quite some time, because I figure God is a God of discipline and order and not of confusion. And if something he tells us in the word that we shouldn't do, and you're teaching the sheep, well, then you need to guide us in all aspects of our lives. And taking care of our bodies should be number one, because without the vessel, we're no good. We're almost no use to the kingdom. So let's take care of our bodies. Let's not take the information for granted. Find ways to clean the body, because when you go to the doctor, they're not going to be talking about, hey, you got parasites in your body. That's the reason. You never will hear that. You don't hear that. And I mean, thank God for the internet, that we're able to take the good and leave the bad and use it for our benefits. And so we gain wisdom and understanding, and we can make better choices when we walk into the supermarket, when we purchase our fruits, or when we go to restaurants. So wherever we go, we will know what to look for, and know that, hey, that might be contaminated. Let's not take a chance there. Did you wash your fruits when you brought them home? Even other people, even strangers, pass this information along, because people are truly unaware. Okay, so I thank each and every one of you for your listening ear, and I hope this information bring value to your lives. Thank you so much, Dr. Derek. Thank you to all the members, and enjoy the rest of the webinar.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Jacqueline Warner. I see Queen Mabel, hand is up. On mute, Queen Mabel.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Queen Doctor. I'm gonna add Doctor to your name, whether you like it or not. Jacqueline. Warner.
Thank you, Queen Mabel.
So much. You know what? This is real. It is real, because I remember when we were kids back home, my mom used to give us some medicine to clean it up. I missed the presentation though. Um, and that medicine, I can't remember the name of the medication, but it's so sweet that we don't like drinking it.
Oh.
So my mom will wait till everybody is sleeping, and then she will wake you up. That way you don't have a choice than to drink it. And then when you wake up in the morning, that you remember the medicine, you like you feel like you don't want to go, like use the bathroom because you're scared.
Yeah.
It will come out live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it will come out live. And like you are saying, doctors never ever mention anything about it when you go to the hospital.
Nope.
Never, never. And it is so scary, like it's being in you, and you've been living with it. And when we were kids, we said, okay, we play a lot, we put our hands in so many stuff. So
Yeah.
we used to have it a lot. So when you grow up, you don't even care about it. You think like you are grown up, so you don't even care. But this thing is real.
Serious.
It's serious. It's serious.
And
Yeah.
you can tell when little kids, their buttocks be itching. That's the
Mhm.
worm, that's the worms inside.
Inside, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or
And
when I was
we have name for that thing. Oh my God.
because when
I
I was a
mean,
kid, wow.
you can stay for a whole week trying not to use the bathroom, and you've been waiting and waiting until finally you can't hold it
Can't
anymore.
hold anymore.
Oh my God. And I'm like, okay, this thing is in you. You don't scare about it but when it have to come out, you
Woo.
scared about it. It's something. It's something. So thank you so much. I
You're
really,
welcome,
really
Queen Mabel.
appreciate you.
Appreciate you also.
Mhm. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Derek. Back to you.
Mhm, mhm.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk.
All right, wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Mabel. Really appreciate, really appreciate. Thank you very
You're,
much.
you're
All
welcome.
right. And so thank you very much, Queen Jacqueline Warner. Really
Yes.
appreciate, really appreciate. Thank you for that awesome presentation. Let us really take care of ourselves. We parents, did as much. So it's our time now to, you know, do what we need to do to take care of ourselves. All right.
Yes.
Remember that there is one global movement on Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then on Sunday, we have Dream Team this Sunday. And of course, Monday, it is Mindset Monday. And that is Queen Miriam. And then Tuesday and Thursday, it's all over again with Deep Dive Globally Changing Lives. So thank you all very much for being here on the meeting platform and also on the varied YouTube channels. And really appreciate your support. Thank you all very much. And you do have yourself a wonderful, enjoyable weekend. Take best care, especially those on YouTube, because as you know, we have a little after party here on the platform. So take best care, peace, blessings, and enough love to everyone.
Good night, everyone. Time for party. Hi, Jacqueline. Good